Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for holding this hearing, for bringing up this bill. My amendment is very simple and straightforward. It would add President Trump's latest travel ban to the underlying bill. As has been discussed today during the markup, on January 31st of this year, the Trump administration issued a new presidential proclamation that will ban the issuance of immigrant visas for nationals of Burma, Eritrea, Kyrgyzstan, and Nigeria, as well as suspend participation in the diversity visa lottery for nationals of Sudan and Tanzania. I want to start by saying, in my view, each version of President Trump's bans have run counter to our American values and ultimately to our morality and our humanity. And I know a bit earlier, one of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle described the debate around this particular bill as nothing more than rhetoric. And I couldn't disagree more. And I say that because I offer this amendment not just as a member of this committee and as a proud American, but as the son of immigrants, from Eritrea, one of the 6 countries that is included in this new ban. My parents came to this country nearly 40 years ago. They became naturalized citizens, and they never forgot or took for granted the freedom and the opportunities that this incredible country gave them and their children. I understand the often difficult circumstances that have led many to seek shelter, refuge, and a home in the United States. At our core, we are a nation of immigrants. As a nation, we are not defined by one single characteristic, but rather by our shared commitment to an ideal, to an opportunity that our parents, grandparents, and generations have fought to secure. More than 50 years ago, Congress eliminated country bans from immigration law, and it did so because those policies in particular were undeniably discriminatory. Unfortunately, it seems clear this president seems intent on revisiting that disgraceful period of our country's history. In my view, the ban is an attack on our core American values. In America, immigrants are integral parts of each of our communities. They are our friends, they are our neighbors, they are our colleagues. And it is un-American to discriminate against immigrants solely because of how they pray. It is incredibly important that Congress preserve and promote the continued ideals of the United States as a land of immigrants, strengthened by our differences. The first step in preserving that legacy is passing Representative Chu's No Ban Act. By passing this bill out of committee with this amendment and onto the House floor, we are affirming that the United States is still committed to fairness, non-discrimination, and human rights, and that ultimately the United States will continue to be a beacon of hope to the rest of the world. So I urge all members of this committee to support my amendment and the underlying bill, and I thank you and yield back the balance.